Hello guys, how you doing? It's of course Brother Mason, and welcome to Metaphysics. Today is Saturday, the 22nd of May, and 2021. So I just thought today I'll come up with a different video, a different teaching. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about the power of imagination. So I just thought I'll come and share with you the little that I do know about the power of imagination. And imagination, ladies and gentlemen, is key to creation, or key to reality. Because before reality is, imagination is. Before you create something, or before something appears in form, in its materialistic physical substance, it has to be thought of first. It has to be imagined first. Because if you look at every single thing that you see around you, every single thing, wherever you are, even the table you are looking at, the phone that you're holding at, the tele that you're looking at, the chair that you're looking at, the car you're driving, the house you're in, every single thing in existence that you see around you was imagined first. It didn't just create out of nowhere. It was imagined first. So basically, creation starts off from imagination. Imagination is key to every single thing. So this is what we want to try to utilize and conceptualize, and at the same time, like I said, utilize in our personal, individual life. How do you manifest things into your reality? How do you attract things into your life? You can use this powerful thing called imagination. And most people do not understand this, but the key to creation is imagination, like I said. So essentially, basically, when you're talking about imagination, we are talking about the source, the creator. We're talking about God, really. So really, God is imagination. Because through imagination, creation happens. Even in the book of Genesis, God said, let there be light. Let there be this and that. Everything was created just by imagination. So this is what I just want to say. I want to try to put inside your heads that, you know what, if you really want to change your life, if you really want to manifest and attract certain things into your life, start using the power of imagination. Right. So I know somebody may ask, okay, when you're talking about imagination, Brother Mason, what are you talking about? What does it actually mean? Well, imagination is the action of forming new ideas or images or concepts of external objects and not yet present to your physical senses. So it is the action of forming new ideas or images, or like I said, concepts of external objects not yet present to the physical senses. Yes, we do have the five senses: touch, smell, touch, smell, feel, hear, and taste. But when you are imagining something, these things that you're imagining are not yet present into. You can't touch it first, you can't smell it, you can't feel it, you can't hear it, you can't taste it, but you can imagine it. It's still, you're creating a visual image of the thing in your mind, in your head, in your creative capability. These things that you are imagining are not yet visible and present to your physical senses, but you've created them. But eventually, they're gonna take form, because at the moment they're just immaterial and formless, and they're not clothed with any body yet. They are not visible in the physical world yet. But in the imaginative, creative world, they exist. So how do you now, having all this knowledge now, how do you apply that into your personal life? Well, literally, you can apply in every walk of life, to be quite honest. Whatever that you want, what is it that you want? A job, a new job? And you can even be specific what kind of job you want. What do you want? Financial freedom. You want a wife? You want a car? You want to start a business? Whatever that you want, imagine it. But instead of saying, I want this to happen to me, I want a job, I want this kind of a job, I want a wife, I want this kind of a wife. Instead of doing that, say, I am in a relationship with my wife. Say, I am in my ideal job. Say, I am in my ideal house. Say, I am in my favorite car. Say, I am, before whatever that you want to create, whatever that you wish into your life, use the word I am before then. And what is the importance of using the word I am? When you're using the word I am, you are using the word of the name of God, because God is the I am and God is you. You and God are no different. There's no separation. So when you are saying, I am in the car that I am driving my favorite car. I am living in my house that I bought. I am in a relationship with my wife who I love. So you are essentially applying the understanding or the concept of who God is. God is the divine presence. God is not the divine past or the divine future. God is the divine presence. There is no past or future. Past or future are just an illusion. There is no time and space. Time and space is just an illusion of the mind. Everything is just happening at this very moment. So you are doing it. I am. So what is it that you want in your life? Say, I am. I am in my new job. I am a great person. I am a great dad. I am a great husband, a great wife. I am a great person. I am living my best life. I am healthy. I am financially free. I am happy. I am dynamic. I am happy. If you are using this I am all the time, and whatever that you are imagining, you are creating it at this very moment of time, because imagination is a creative ability, but you have to use I am, because I am is the name of God. Now, let's carry on defining what imagination is. Imagination, it is the act or power of forming a mental image of something not yet present to the senses, or never before wholly perceived in reality. So essentially, it is the creative ability. Let me repeat it again. The act or power of forming a mental image of something not yet present to the senses, or never before perceived in reality. You see, most of us, we think, because we are very materialistic kind of people, we do not understand what reality is. Matter in the physical form is just a shadow of the true reality. True reality is formless and immaterial. But everything that you see in the physical, in the material form, is just a shadow. It's just an afterthought. Reality starts from the immaterial. So everything that you want and wish to have in life, have it, and claim that you have it, and feel that you have it, and express the emotions, the feelings that you will have when you actually have it in a physical form. How do you feel to have that wife that you always wanted? How do you feel to have the ideal job that you've always wanted? How do you feel to be in the house that you've always wanted? How do you feel to be driving the car that you've always wanted? How does it feel to be financially free, to have that financial freedom? Live it and feel it as if it's actually happening, because there is no past and there is no future. It is the divine presence, and the divine presence is the imagination, is the I am. I am happy that I'm driving my car. I am happy I am living in my ideal house, my dream house. So it is the power to shape and to form any thought. Like I say to you, all the things that you are imagining, because it really, where does imagination happen? Imagination happens at the nerve center between your two eyes. Some people might call it the third eye, because it is the third eye, because it's seeing certain things that you can't see in the physical form. All of us, we do have the third eye, but sometimes you need to tap into your third eye and understand that that which you call God and that which you call the creative power is nothing else but imagination. God is the imagination. Imagination is God. And we all have the power of imagination. God created everything. God created everything in existence through imagination. And we are an image of God. What does that mean? That means we do also have the power to create everything that we wish, we want, we desire to have in our personal lives through imagination. Apply that, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very, very powerful tool to attract and manifest anything that you wish to have in life. And how do you do that? You do that through feelings, meditation, visualization, and using and applying the law of attraction. And of course, you have to act, because everything that you have imagined, and when you are acting it, when you are applying physical action, it's going to be smooth sailing. It's going to be effortless, because your body is already prepared for something that is already imagined. So ladies and gentlemen, imagination is really, really, really key. And when we are imagining, let me try to explain to you the technicalities of it. When you are imagining, that power or that process of imagination, what you'll be doing, basically, even though you're using the nerve center between your eyes, which essentially is the third eye, what you'll be doing essentially is you communicating with the higher power, because the higher power has got everything that you can think of, and the higher power is actually your higher self. So when you are tapping into your higher power, anything that you can think of already exists. The very essence or the very fact that you are imagining it, it's already created it. The fact that you've just created, you've just imagined something, you've just automatically created it. So it exists already. Now, how do you make sure that which you've imagined is going to come into your reality? By feeling it, by visualizing it, by quieting down your physical senses, by totally 100% without no doubt that it is there. You've created it. Because when you're doing that, there's an exchange of communication between your lower self and your higher self. And this is exactly what is meant by in John 1 verse 51. So John chapter 1 verse 51, it says, "And he saith unto him, Verily, verily, I say unto you, hereafter you shall see heaven open, and the angels of God ascending and descending upon the Son of Man." Let's repeat that again, ladies and gentlemen. John 1 verse 51, it says, "And he saith unto him, Verily, verily, I say unto you, hereafter you shall see heaven open, and the angels of God ascending and descending upon the Son of Man." This exchange of communication or visualization, symbolically, esoterically, is being ascribed as the angels ascending and descending to God and upon the Son of Man. Because when you are imagining, you are literally sending the angels. The angels are ascending and descending. In ascension, it is your imagination of what you wish, what you've just created. And the descending, it is the result of you from your higher power or from the power of true reality into your physical reality. This is what is meant. And he saith unto him, Very verily I say unto you, hereafter you shall see heaven open and the angels of God ascending and descending upon the Son of Man. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't stress this enough. The power of imagination is a key to everything that you want, and you already have it. Just imagine, what is it that you want? And there's no limitations. There's no impossibilities. Nothing is too big to achieve. All you have is the power of imagination. That which you call God created you in his or her or its own image. That means you are God essentially. But you need to understand as well the same power God used in Genesis 1 when she was creating the whole of creation just by imagining, vocation, visualization. That's the same thing that you have. You have the power to call things upon into fruition. You've got the power to call things into existence, but it has to start off from your imagination. Imagination is key. Imagination is key. And there's a gentleman called Neville Goddard. I want you to go and check him out. And he says a lot about this at great length. And he is an expert and a guru in the subject of imagination. And he said, if you create a scene of your desire within you, within your imagination, and live as though that wish has been fulfilled by ignoring all physical evidence of your current reality, then the imagined desire would manifest to become your reality, without a doubt guaranteed to materialize before your eyes. Let me repeat that again. Neville Goddard, he was a mysticist, and he said, if you create a scene of your desire within you, within your imagination, and live as though that wish has been fulfilled by ignoring all physical evidence of your current reality, then the imagined desire would manifest to become your reality, without a doubt guaranteed to materialize before your eyes. So you can create using your imaginative creative ability, using your mind, using your visualization. You can create a scene and live as if that scene has already happened. Not that it's going to happen in some time in future, because there is really no past or future. Everything is happening in the present. So if you live as if it's actually happening right now, that will come into fruition. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to leave you with this. You need to use this power of imagination. A lot of people do not understand this. So here at Metaphysics, this is what I always tell you. There's so many tools you can apply and utilize to create the reality that you want. Okay, you do not have to react to what happens in life, but you can create your own experiences, that which you want, and you're going to live a life fulfilled. Anything that you want can materialize, but it takes a belief and imagination. So yes, the power of imagination can never be underrated. So I'm going to leave you with this, ladies and gentlemen, and hopefully you can apply into your own personal life. And do not be scared. Do not be hesitant to be thinking, well, whatever. I don't think I'm gonna. There is nothing too big to be imagined. You should never have no doubt at all, because once you imagine something, you've automatically created it. But you have to believe it. You have to believe it, because that power of belief is within you. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, Brother Mason, Metaphysics, and I'll see you next time. Keep on smiling. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. All right, you take care of yourself and stay blessed. Okay, bye-bye.